Hey, Mrparka here to review one from Invincible Pictures, and it is Sennentuntschi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It is a very long and very strange title. This movie is actually from Switzerland, and it is in Swiss German. It has subtitles, DVD and Blu-ray combo. But anyways, let me get into this movie. The movie essentially starts off with a little girl kind of running around the woods looking for mushrooms with her mother, and she spots a body part, and she sees somebody laughing at her. Child. So basically the police are called, and she identifies the person she saw as someone who had died years prior, a very, very long time ago, or disappeared years prior. And her mother begins telling the police about this old ancient curse, or this old weird story about this place. And we go back to 1975, and we open up with this small kind of a rural farmland, a mountain town, and we hear the story. Well, this priest commits suicide, and therefore we see this woman appear. She's carrying a goat statue. You know, everybody knows what that symbolizes. So the townspeople, very weary, look at her, and they are very superstitious, especially the priest. The police officer takes kindness to her and a liking to her, being jaded in previous love, and therefore we see what actually happened. She's back in the mountains and things like that, and there's meanwhile, or not necessarily meanwhile, if you watch the movie you'll understand what's going on. There's a group of a couple of men out there and their son, who is the ghost child, or whatever they want to call it, that looks identical 30 years later. And they are lonely men who hate women. And they basically get drunk and do this ancient little tongue thing about this old story, which they want to create a Sennentuntschi. And it's a rag doll which they pray to, and the devil basically gives them a live woman. This woman appears, therefore they think that it came true.
Es ist ja wahr, sag. 3 Hennen auf einer Alp. Einsam, verloren, sehnsüchtig, wie wir. Bauen sich aus einem Besen, Heu und Uttle die Frau von ihren Träumen. Der Teufel hat Erbarmen mit diesen 3 und macht die Puppe lebendig. Das ist Sennentuntschi. Sie hilft im Haus, bügelt, wäscht, kocht Kaffee. Und in der Nacht lässt sie die 3 Herren so richtig Herren. Und? Bist du zufrieden?
Zufrieden.
Jetzt machen wir aus dieser Raupe ein Schmetterling. Ja, ein richtiges Weib, verstehst du?
Karl Dr. Frankenstein.
Das meine ich so, mit einem Spruch denk.
Der Zweck.
Absinthus. Spiritus Sanctus. Und Zimsalabim. Wie was lachst? Da oben sag ich, was gesagt wird. Und jetzt alle zusammen. Absinthus. Spiritus Sanctus und Simsalabim.
And of course, some very strange relationship happens between the 3 of them. A very weird menage a trois, I guess I would say. But it's less menage a trois-like and more of a kind of a rape, considering the fact that the woman can't even really speak. And she's very, very odd. And therefore, I want to go to and not really give away too much more of the story. That's the basic outline here. It's shot in the mountains. It looks fantastic. It's very superbly well acted, and the story and the script are very good and elaborate and unwind well, and they don't it's not your typical crappy script or anything like that. It's a very good script, and it's a very good on location and very well acted, and I really believed a lot of the characters. I thought that they did a good job, and the intermixing of the stories at the end is awesome. I thought it was pretty cool. I was a little surprised by it, and I'd recommend this. It's not your typical cinema. It has some nudity, even has male nudity, and it's done nonchalantly and just kind of, it's there. There's also, I believe there might be a real animal killing in this movie. I think the goats looked fairly real to me when they were skinned. I believe they were used for food, though, so... But I would really recommend this movie. I think that it captures a really good superstitious town, and it captures some beautiful location shots, and it's well shot, and it's everything just kind of a top-notch movie with a good story. And it's not a ghost story. Don't think it's just your kind of ghost story. It's definitely an old legend tale with a couple twists thrown at you, and it's a very good movie. It is Sennentuntschi. I would recommend this. I think a lot of people will like this, especially kind of the people that like maybe your slow burn horror movie. It is nearly 2 hours long, and that's some cool cover art there intertwined. Definitely not necessarily super slow, but very interesting. It is a bit slow. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.